Welcome back, car enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the world of hidden car features that you probably didn't know existed. From secret storage compartments to advanced safety tech, car manufacturers have been hiding some pretty cool tricks up their sleeves. So, whether you're a gearhead or just looking for some cool car trivia, stick around and let's uncover the secrets hiding in your car. Alright, let's kick things off with something that's both practical and surprisingly clever hidden storage compartments. I'm not just talking about your standard glove box or center console here. We've got underfloor compartments, hidden cubbies in the side panels, and even false bottoms in cup holders. These hidden compartments maximize space and provide clever places to put things you don't want rolling around the cabin. Sometimes it's as simple as checking your owner's manual. Other times you might have to do a little bit of detective work, poking around the interior and feeling for any suspicious panels or buttons. So go forth and explore your car's nooks and crannies. You never know what treasures you might uncover. Next up, we're talking about a feature that's not only cool but also incredibly useful for safety adaptive headlights. Unlike standard headlights, adaptive headlights adjust their beam pattern based on your speed, steering angle, and road conditions. Imagine you're driving down a winding road at night. With adaptive headlights, the beams swivel to illuminate the curves as you approach them, giving you a much clearer view of what's ahead. Some systems can even detect oncoming traffic and automatically dim the high beams to avoid blinding other drivers. They can also adjust the beam pattern in fog or rain to improve visibility. It's like having a co-pilot for your headlights, always making sure you have the best possible illumination. So if you're looking for a car with next-level safety and convenience, adaptive headlights are definitely a feature to keep an eye out for. Now let's talk about a safety feature that's becoming increasingly common: automatic emergency braking. This feature uses sensors to monitor the road ahead and detect potential collisions. If a crash is imminent and you haven't reacted, it will automatically apply the brakes to avoid the collision or reduce the severity of the impact. Think of it like having an invisible force field around your car, always on the lookout for danger. Some systems only work at lower speeds, while others can function at highway speeds. Some can detect pedestrians and cyclists, while others focus on vehicles. So, if you're in the market for a new car, choose a model with an automatic emergency braking system that meets your needs. Trust me, it could be the difference between a close call and a trip to the hospital. Alright, let's move on to a feature that's straight out of a science fiction movie. The heads-up display, or HUD for short. A heads-up display is like having a transparent screen projected onto your windshield. This screen can display useful information like your speed, navigation instructions, and even incoming calls or text messages. The idea is to keep all of this vital information directly in your line of sight so you don't have to take your eyes off the road. Heads-up displays were once reserved for high-end luxury cars, but they're becoming increasingly common in more affordable models. So if you're looking for a way to add a touch of futuristic flair to your daily commute, a heads-up display is definitely worth considering. Get ready to feel like a conductor leading an orchestra, because next up we're talking about gesture control. Some cars now allow you to control certain functions with nothing more than a wave of your hand. Imagine this: you're cruising down the highway, your favorite tune blasting on the stereo. You want to turn up the volume, but you don't want to take your hands off the wheel. With gesture control, you can simply make a circular motion with your finger in the air and the volume will magically increase. It can also be used for practical functions like answering phone calls, skipping songs, and adjusting the climate control. The specific gestures and functions vary depending on the car model, but the general idea is to provide a more intuitive and less distracting way to interact with your car's infotainment system. Now, gesture control is still a relatively new technology, and it's not without its quirks. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? Ever wish you had superpowers? With Night Vision Assist, you can experience what it's like to see in the dark like a superhero. This feature uses infrared cameras to detect heat signatures from objects and pedestrians in low light conditions, even beyond the reach of your headlights. The images are then displayed on a screen in the instrument cluster or heads-up display, giving you a much clearer view of what's ahead. Imagine you're driving down a dark country road with no streetlights. Suddenly, a deer jumps out in front of you. Without night vision assist, you might not even see the deer until it's too late. But with this technology, you'll get a heads-up, giving you precious extra seconds to react and potentially avoid a collision. It's like having an extra set of eyes on the road, always looking out for your safety. We've all been there, trying to back out of a tight parking spot with limited visibility, sweating bullets and hoping we don't hit anything. Rear cross traffic alert uses radar sensors to detect vehicles approaching from the sides while you're backing up. If a vehicle is detected, the system will alert you with audible warnings, visual cues on your dashboard or rear-view camera display, and even haptic feedback through the steering wheel in some cases. Rear cross traffic alert is especially helpful in crowded parking lots where it can be difficult to see oncoming traffic. With rear cross traffic alert on your side, you can back up with confidence, knowing that you're covered from all angles. Remember the days when parallel parking was a rite of passage, a test of your driving skills and patience? Well, those days are numbered, my friends, because self-parking technology is here to take the wheel. With self-parking, you can say goodbye to those awkward multi-point turns and the fear of scraping your bumper against the curb. The car will do all the work for you, using sensors and cameras to maneuver into even the tightest of spaces. All you have to do is find a suitable parking spot, put the car in reverse, and let the magic happen. The car will take over the steering, acceleration, and braking, seamlessly guiding itself into the parking space with pinpoint accuracy. And trust me, once you've experienced the convenience and stress-free parking that self-parking offers, you'll never want to go back to the old-fashioned way. Let's face it, we live in a world dominated by devices. Our smartphones, tablets, and other gadgets have become extensions of ourselves, and we rely on them for everything from communication to entertainment to navigation. But all these devices require one crucial thing: power. And that's where wireless charging comes in. Imagine this. You're on a road trip, your phone is running low on battery, and you've left your charging cable at home. With wireless charging, you can simply place your phone on a designated pad in your car and it will start charging automatically. No more fumbling with cables, no more battery anxiety, just pure wireless freedom. So if you're tired of being tethered to your charging cables, wireless charging is a feature worth considering. Okay, folks, let's wrap things up with a feature that's perfect for those chilly winter mornings or scorching summer afternoons: remote start. Imagine this. It's a frigid winter day, the temperature is hovering around zero, and your car is covered in a thick layer of frost. With remote start, you can start your car and get the heat blasting before you even step foot outside. Simply press a button on your key fob and your car will roar to life, warming up the cabin and defrosting the windows while you sip your coffee in the comfort of your home. And it's not just for winter. Remote start can also be a lifesaver in the summer. Parked your car in the sun all day? No problem. Remote start the engine and get the AC going to cool down the cabin before you get in. So, whether you live in a climate with extreme temperatures or just want the added convenience of starting your car from afar, remote start is a feature worth considering. Well, there you have it, folks. 10 car features you probably didn't know existed. From hidden storage compartments to self-parking technology, car manufacturers are constantly innovating and introducing new and exciting features to enhance our driving experience. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more awesome car content. Let us know in the comments which feature surprised you the most. Until next time, keep your eyes on the road, your hands upon the wheel, and keep on exploring the amazing world of automobiles.